today we are testing the RTX 3060, we are testing also the RX 6600 and the RX 6700 XT. We are comparing them in this video in 8 games to see which one performs better. The first game we are testing is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you guys can see, the RTX 3060 and the RX 6600 are performing very similar, but the RX 6600 is using less power. The RX 6700 XT is the winner, of course, in terms of performance and power usage. And also, as you guys can see, the power usage is so good that it's even matching the RTX 3060, but giving a lot more performance, as you guys can see. In Borderlands 3, it's doing the same as it was doing in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The thing that I noticed is that it's using more power for the cards, and also if you guys watch a little bit more, you will see that the RTX 3060 is better in terms of 0.1% loss. What makes me believe that this game is a little bit better optimized for NVIDIA cards, but this is what I think. This is very interesting in the Call of Duty test, because as you guys can see, the RX 6700 XT is basically doubling our FPS compared to the other two cards, and also the temperature is really nice. Of course, this depends on the model of your card, but now in Cyberpunk 2077, as you guys can see, this is a very demanding game, but the RX 6700 XT is actually being able to give us the more than 60 FPS, which is pretty impressive also. Now if we look to the other two cards, as you can see, the 3060 is actually performing a little bit better than the RX 6600. Now for Days Gone, this game is very interesting, because as you guys can see, or you guys will be able to see, is that this game stutters a little bit in some random situations, because in 1080p one card stutters and in 2K the other card stutters. I mean, it's not a card problem, I think it's a problem of the game actually. But in general, the RX 6700 XT performed better. Next up we got the RTX 3060 that takes the second place, and of course for the last place we got the RX 6600. But they all are performing pretty well. in GTA 5. They are not getting as much FPS as I thought they would get, at least for the RX 6600. The other two cards are doing pretty decent, let's say. Of course, I'm using the maximum settings. Please pay attention to the settings. It's in the start of this chapter down there. You can see. It's very important for you to see the settings because I really maxed out everything. Of course, you can get more FPS, but if you go to the advanced settings, I basically maxed out everything. Okay, so that's why you are maybe getting more FPSs because I'm trying to test the maximum of the card. Okay, but again, the RX 6700 XT takes the win one more time. For The Witcher 3, of course, the RX 6700 XT again is performing pretty well. It's performing really well. In 1080p, the RTX 3060 had a stutter. If you go to 2K, it didn't have any stutters, so I guess this was just bad luck. Let's try to ignore this stutter. I believe it will not happen. I think it was just bad luck, in my opinion. Okay, but in terms of performance, they are all performing pretty well because this is next gen. I'm having the maximum settings, so it's pretty nice.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir.
Don't you look at me.
Hey!
Ow!
My gran told me about a Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk had a witch that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. I cried, Hellraiser.
Except it was some drowner.
For Rainbow Six Siege, they are all getting pretty nice FPS. Of course, one more time, the RX 6700 XT is performing amazingly. The thing is, AMD cards seems like they get some stutters on this game compared to the RTX 3060. This might be a downside if you want to play this game on a very competitive way. So yeah, I'm getting some stutters with the AMD cards, as you guys can see, so it is a bit of a downside. So maybe in a competitive way I will choose the RTX 3060 to make sure I don't have stutters like we are having sometimes with the AMD cards. It's not something that appears every time, but it's something that can happen.